really just keep moving forward, keep being present, just building the relationships like I was talking about before. Just keep building relationships with the teammates, with the coaches, and the staff around the building. Just not so much looking forward to the next opponent, but just trying to capitalize off what we did. Take the bye weekend, utilize it to the best of our abilities, get healthy, and just things like that, and then just keep moving forward to the next opponent. So, it's kind of simple once you think about it.
Kristian, what were some of those things about the defense in particular was keying in on?
You said with the bye?
Yeah, what were you guys focusing on during the bye?
Communication, most definitely communication, and then just making the little things bigger, just trying to put it under a magnifying glass, just put more emphasis on it. But for the most part, I've just been communicating. All of our mistakes came from communication errors, just trying to overemphasize and vocalize more, be louder with what we say, and then just read what we see and take it in better. So, yeah.
Kristian, during the bye, the coaches are doing kind of an expanded self-scout looking at the team. How much of that trickles down to you guys as the players and just kind of what you're looking at during the bye week?
You said opponent self-scout?
Yeah.
It helps us get a lead on different opponents and stuff like that. Just going into the bye week with an identity and just knowing like who we're up against, not so much as going into it just thinking about nothing. So it's definitely a benefit on their end and our end as well, just for them to present that to us earlier, so we'll know what we're getting into.
Oklahoma's giving up the most sacks per game in the country. They're ranked among the bottom in the conference and pressures allowed. So when you hear those numbers, how you guys balance trying to be aggressive in the pass rush and get in the backfield, but not overly aggressive where you guys are letting big plays happen?
Really just keep playing our ball, keep playing our standard of death row defense, and that's just harassing, confuse the quarterback, stop the run, and then not only that, just take away the ball. So, they're a great team at the end of the day. We still can't deny that from them. So we just got to treat them as if they're the best opponent and next opponent.
What's been working for Chris McClellan as he's gotten acclimated as the season is going?
He's just been way more technical in his movements, his stance, and then just how he operates during the game. Just day in and day out, Coach Davis always talks to us about being the most physical guys on the field, being the most technical guys on the field as well, just being able to control our aggressiveness. And I feel like I've seen that a lot with him from the time he stepped here to the time now.
When you look at Javante Barnes, their running back, he's coming off a 200-yard game. What about him makes him a problem for opposing defenses?
He's elusive, and then not only that, you got an offensive line in front of him that also takes part in that credit as well. So, I feel like you got a great scheme. They have a great scheme to where he can just be able to be himself and be free and make those one jump cuts to be able to hit the gap and go.
Kristian, when you look at most of the first two quarters in the Alabama game, what did you guys do well on the defensive line?
Communicating, really just stopping the run, and then just trying to make it one-dimensional. And you have a dynamic quarterback like that, it's only a matter of time before stuff like this starts to come into play, whether you can run the ball, you can throw the ball, whether you got different schemes and different plays they can come up with to be able to dissect the defense or whatever. So, for the most part, I feel like we was clicking on them different areas that we provide. So we just got to keep sustaining it throughout the whole game, to be honest.
How much do you guys pay attention to the history with Oklahoma? Obviously, none of you guys have experienced this rivalry, but just knowing the tradition and history that it has with the school.
Long story short, you might know about the rivalry more than I do, to be specific. But it's a great experience to be able to for it to come back since 2011. So just to be able to be a part of that is just something amazing for me. So just trying to take advantage of the opportunity at hand.